I'm so glad you're here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. Today we're diving deep into episode 5 of the Wheel of Time Season 3. This episode brings us a lot of emotional turmoil, new revelations, and an intense mix of plot threads that definitely keeps things interesting. We get a little bit of everything in this episode. Characters we love, new dynamics, and of course, some heart-pounding moments. If you've been following the season so far, you know this show is moving at breakneck speed, and episode 5 is no different. Let's break it down and unpack all of the big developments in this episode, and try to explain some of the more complex moments in the process. Moiraine's struggle with the sa'angreal. We start with Moiraine, who's having some serious difficulty trying to wield the sa'angreal. She's attempting to channel the One Power using this powerful artifact, but her connection to the One Power is still weak after all that's happened in Rhuidean. It's a moment of frustration, not just for her, but also for Lan, who can feel the hunger in her as she tries to tap into the power. Moiraine's physical and emotional state is shaky, and this scene sets the stage for her continuing internal battle, especially as the burden of her visions and the future of Rand weighs on her. Now let's be real, Moiraine is no stranger to pushing herself to the limits. But the question is, how much longer can she keep going like this? She's searching for answers, but it seems like the weight of what she's seen and the decisions she's made are slowly breaking her down. Rand and the Aiel in the Aiel Waste. Then we shift to Rand and the Aiel as they travel deeper into the Aiel Waste. It's not just a travel scene though. It's a glimpse into Rand's growing identity crisis. As he's surrounded by the Aiel, he's constantly reminded that he isn't fully accepted as the Kara Karn, their prophesied leader. This doesn't sit well with him, especially since the Aiel are known for their strong sense of tradition and pride. While Rand has proven his worth in many ways, his struggle to fully connect with the Aiel is clear. Aviendha, tasked with training Rand, is clearly not thrilled by the idea. Her reluctance is palpable, and it becomes obvious that her personal feelings about Rand's status are going to complicate things. But we all know that's going to evolve in a big way. Aviendha and Rand's relationship has a lot of potential for growth, and we're in for an interesting ride as they try to find common ground. One unexpected moment comes when Rhuarc introduces his second wife, Leon, to Rand and the others. This was a bit of a culture shock for the Wetlanders. This polyamorous relationship is a stark contrast to their own traditions. The Aiel way of life is vastly different. And it's clear that Rand's journey is about more than just surviving. He's about to be confronted with a whole new worldview.
This is not a negotiation.
Elaita's machinations. Meanwhile, back at the White Tower, things are heating up politically. Elaita's scheming is becoming more evident, and her animosity towards Siuan is palpable. Elaita is constantly trying to undermine Siuan, making it clear that she wants her position as Amirlan's seat. This tension comes to a head when Elaita insults Siuan and digs into her past, making her feel small and unworthy. But Siuan isn't one to back down easily. She's got a plan of her own, and she's not about to let Elaita take the upper hand without a fight. Elaita, sensing an opportunity, asks Siuan if she's a member of the Black Aja, the mysterious and treacherous faction within the Aes Sedai. Siuan doesn't directly answer, but instead asks Elaita the same question, clearly suspecting something is off with her too. The tension between them is thick, and we know that their rivalry is far from over. In a surprising twist, Siuan and Varen begin to work together to figure out if Elaita is Black Aja. Varen's subtle manipulations seem to be paying off, as Elaita falls right into their trap. Elaita tortures one of the captured Black Aja members, trying to extract information, and she kills one of them for refusing to break their oath. The one who survives gives her a name, but before she can provide more information, a gray man shows up and nearly kills her. This is where Siuan steps in, risking everything to save the woman and heal her. The moment where Siuan saves the Black Aja member is pivotal. It might even mark a shift in the balance of power. It seems like Elaita and Siuan may end up needing to cooperate, at least for a while, as they both have a stake in uncovering the truth about the Black Aja and protecting the White Tower.
We had a deal, Aes Sedai!
I apologize,
You are of the mountains.
Mat, Elaine, and Nynaeve's journey. Back in the Two Rivers, things aren't looking great for Matt's family. Matt's sister is using the one power to fight Dane, a white cloak who's threatening their mother. Matt's mom is taken away for questioning, and it's clear that unless they act quickly, she's going to be tortured to death. Perrin and his group, including File, are planning a rescue mission, but the White Cloaks present a major obstacle. Meanwhile, Matt, Elaine, and Nynaeve are on their way to Tanchico, but not without a few hiccups. Elaine is trying to keep things together and figure out the next steps, but Matt and Nynaeve are struggling with seasickness. Despite the discomfort, Matt can't help but get curious about Min, who's traveling with them. Matt finds himself drawn to her and starts asking her questions about her visions. Min explains that she draws the people she sees in her visions, and she's even drawn a picture of Matt. It's a tense moment for Matt, especially considering his unease about the visions and the roles they predict for him. But Min seems to believe that by knowing these details, she can somehow change the outcomes. Egwene's journey in the world of dreams. Meanwhile, Egwene is deep into her training with the Wise Ones. She's learning how to walk the dream, entering Tel'aran'rhiod, the world of dreams. This parallel world is dangerous and full of strange possibilities, and death in the dream world translates to death in the real world. Talk about high stakes. It's a lot for Egwene to process, and she's understandably terrified, but the Wise Ones who are experienced dreamwalkers help guide her through this complicated space. Egwene has shown that her thoughts are incredibly powerful in this realm, and controlling them is key to navigating Tel'aran'rhiod. She's taught to be mindful of what she desires, as it can manifest in the dream world. This is a crucial lesson for Egwene, as she has to learn how to control what comes in and out of her dreams if she's going to survive. Her dream walking leads to some unsettling moments though. At one point, Egwene is pulled into a vision of Lanfear, the powerful Forsaken, who has been lurking in the shadows for a while now. Lanfear tries to manipulate Egwene and draw her in with promises, but the Wise Ones manage to pull her out of this dangerous dream. Still, it's clear that Lanfear's influence is growing, and this will definitely complicate Egwene's journey. The White Cloaks and the battle in Two Rivers. Back in Two Rivers, the White Cloaks are causing trouble for Matt's family, and Perrin's group is ready to take action. Feli and Perrin get into a fight with the White Cloaks, and Perrin ends up getting stabbed by Dane. The group is in serious trouble, but they're not giving up. Alanna, an Aes Sedai, is making her move as well. She uses her powers to create cover for the team, but things quickly escalate when Maxime, another ally, gets involved. The White Cloaks are relentless, and the danger is very real. In a shocking moment, Alanna is captured, shot with arrows, and forced to fight for her life. But with Maxime's help, they manage to fight off the White Cloaks and make it out, though not without casualties.
Remember, the ding of the brass pin will win.
Egwene's shocking discovery. As Egwene continues her journey in the dream world, she tries to track down Nynaeve. Along the way, she stumbles upon some dream versions of her friends. Matt with his family, Perrin with Feli and Hopper, and then Rand. But just as she's about to approach him, she sees something that will change everything. Lanfear kissing Rand, Egwene is devastated, and her emotional response is almost too much to bear. This could be a turning point for Egwene. Her discovery might send her spiraling into uncertainty, and we could see her struggle with her control in Tel'aran'rhiod. Our nerdy thoughts. That's a wrap on episode 5 of The Wheel of Time, season 3. What did you think of this episode? Are you excited to see where things go next, especially with Egwene and Rand's complicated relationship? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more The Wheel of Time breakdowns and recaps. Until next time.
What the heck, I'll laugh anyway.